She is just so wonderful. How do Ariana Grande and Christina Aguilera sing like they do? Kia ora and welcome back. In today's analysis and reaction, we're going to be taking a look at Into You and Dangerous Woman with the two divas themselves. Let's see what they're up to with their vocal technique.
I'm so under you, I can barely breathe. And all I wanna do is to fall in deep. We're close and close enough till we cross the line, baby. So name the game to play, and I roll a dice. Oh, baby, love what you started. The temperature rising in here. It's gonna happen. Been waiting and waiting for you to make a move. Before I make a move.
Is she not just the most fantastic singer? Great coordination with those dances there, and really lovely way that she starts in such a quiet voice quality. You can see the microphone is right up against the lip, and that's got the I don't know the song very well, to be honest, but again, when you're singing quietly, really low volume is going to help you to be able to change between those two voice qualities of that slightly thicker quality and that slightly more breathy chest voice. Let's just go here because she swaps quite cleanly between the two of them.
We're close and close enough till we cross the line, baby. So name the game to play, and I roll a dice. Oh, baby, love what you started. The temperature rising in here. It's gonna happen. Been waiting and waiting for you to make a move.
So you can hear really clear, that's how I just started. So that's a really cool thing to do, when, especially at the beginning of your songs, that you're allowing that natural passaggio or that voice change between the chest voice and the head voice to kind of overemphasize. Thicker vocal folds close down the bottom of the range. Open vocal folds, a little bit more breath, but again, quite low volume. And then that allows you to kind of like, I wouldn't say seamlessly, but to create quite a lovely change between the two without really trying.
Waiting and waiting for you to make a move. Before I make a move. So baby, come light me up, and maybe I'll let you on it. A little bit dangerous, but baby, that's how I want it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, boy. So baby, let's keep it secret, a little bit scandalous.
She is just so wonderful. Like, you just see the way in which she's evolved over time. If you'd like me to do, though, an analysis of then and now Ariana Grande, because my goodness me, although she's very young, she's had a very long career, let me know down in the comments if that's something that you'd be interested in. So I know it's her own voices, but she's really sticking within that mix. So she's not trying to go with any crazy melismas or anything like that. A little bit of a breathy sound, a little bit more of a breathy chest voice sound, a little more dangerous. You know, this is actually quite in a kind of a hard part of the female range, probably sitting around right at the break. So sort of sitting around that F sharp 4, actually. This is right at the beginning of the female voice break for some people. Now, we do know that Ariana Grande has an exceptionally high voice, so her voice break or her passaggio might occur a little bit higher.
Conversation and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, boy. So baby, let's keep it secret, a little bit scandalous. But baby, don't let them see it. A little less conversation and a little more touch my body. 'Cause I'm so into you, Tell me what you came in for.
We're gonna go back on that. I promise. It's like, no, why did you stop there, Zoe? So you can really feel, I'm so into you. Oh my God. I'm really struggling vocally today. So that is really, really, I mean, that's like that's an E5. And I would say that is like more of a pop mix belt. It's like a whole bunch of different things. If you are looking to improve your belt technique though, then check out my singing lesson available in the description below. It's here on YouTube. It's talking all about breathing for a better belt technique. But you can see that she raises her chin ever so slightly. That's just helping her to create that little bit of a sound. It's not about straining the neck upwards. Just that little bit of the lift in the head is going to help to get those lovely thicker vocal folds. But when she's up there, it's not a very thick belt. So it's very, very much in that cry position. So if you're looking to work on that, I want you to think like yelling out to someone like, oh my goodness, hey, I'm so into you. My voice is like not working, but I want you to really focus on that cry part of it, because that's going to really, really, really help you with your belt.
Tell me what you came in for.
Yes, watch his mouth position. Oh my goodness me. What a fantastic performance. So amazing. Far out. That's an F sharp 5. Now these are really, really quite high mixed sounds in that sort of more like mixed. Some people call it belty. I mean, like even between us vocal coaches, we're always arguing about, is that mix or is that belt? I would say that I don't think that she really went into a very strong belt there at all. When she went a little bit more into that sound, again, that vowel is really important when we're talking about a belt technique. It's really hot. But if you're looking to improve your belting technique, then sign up for my free masterclass available in the description below, because we go into the 3 ways that you can improve your belting immediately. I've got zero idea what she just said, but it doesn't really matter because she's Ariana Grande. I would just say to you that I want you to work a little bit more on your articulation. And I've got my exercise, my favorite articulation exercise available in the description below. You can really see that Ariana Grande, when she's singing, she moves her jaw a lot. Now, I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying you don't necessarily have to do it in order to create the sound that she's creating. If your jaw does move, then that's absolutely fine. But if you're struggling with a part of your sound, then maybe look at, can you tone down that jaw movement, because it's not really going to be helping you. I didn't really understand any of that midsection there that she had. The articulation was like, I've got no idea. Lovely little think a little bit more about that hooty owl sound when you're going up there. Lovely low volume, quite a lot of breath being felt through there.
Don't need permission, make my decision to test my limits. Cause it's my business, God as my witness. Stop when I finish. Don't need no hold up, taking control of this kind of moment. I'm locked and loaded, completely focused. My mind is open. Oh, that you got skin to skin. Oh my God, do you stop? Oh, something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Christina, take it away, girl. Nothing.
Oh my goodness me. So you heard like the chalk and cheese of belting. And Ariana Grande just proved that like in one sound, you don't have to pigeonhole yourself. But like, let's just listen to this. Look at the differences though now when she's going into this dangerous woman, like pre-chorus, you could say, that's quite a challenging break as well. Again, it's the same thing that she was doing at the beginning of the song of Into You, utilizing that change between the chest voice and the head voice, and allowing it to flip up there. Let's look at these mouth changes now that she's going into this chorus.
I'm locked and loaded, completely focused. My mind is open. Oh, that you got skin to skin. Oh my God, do you stop? Oh,
You can hear there it's a really different sound, right? But what do you think the main difference is between those two belting sounds, between the start and the end? And let's watch the next bit and then we'll come back to it in the next break.
makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Christina, take it away, girl.
Before we get to Christina, I know it's like, no. What did you say was the difference between the beginning of Into You and then that type of belt? It's like a darker quality, right? I actually would say that this is more toward the belt quality. So we're really starting to get that slightly more open mouth shape. I don't know the word. Makes me feel like we got more of this sort of sound, this making a darker belt. Now that's not only created by the tongue position, but it's also by the mouth position. And we've got a slightly more open mouth, so more of an sort of sound. We're going to get more into that sort of like that thicker belt sound. And at the beginning, you would have seen with the Into You, if you do scroll back, she doesn't open the mouth quite as much. But take it away, Christina. You ready? Let's see what are the differences between their belts.
Bulletproof and know what I'm doing. The way we're moving, like introducing us to a new thing. I wanna save it for later. The taste of flavor, cause I'm a taker, cause I'm a giver. It's only Asian, I live for danger. Oh, that you got skin to skin, oh my God. Don't you stop, something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you, baby. Wanna do things that I shouldn't. Something about. Come on, Ariana, let's go. That goes underneath like that. You know how I'm feeling. You know how I'm something about you.
Christina and Ariana Grande, everybody.
Oh my goodness me. I cannot believe that they just sang together. What a shame that Christina had like this tiny, tiny, tiny section at the end. And did you notice as well? I mean, these were astronomically high notes.
Come on, Ariana. Let's go.
So you're looking at like a G, not like, that is sort of like, she's circling around the G5 up there. What's going on with my hair here? So sorry, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. I'm like, what is going on? That the main difference between Christina's belt and Ariana Grande's belt is probably volume, I would have to say. Now, I would class Christina Aguilera as being more of a yell belter, so a bit more of a fuller sound that, well, you've got to really go back from a microphone because it's like a loud sound, right? It's a full sound. And then I would say Ariana Grande is a little bit more of a mixed pop belt. So within your own head, actually, it doesn't feel like it's a very loud change of sound. And when singers are creating the sound, I always say to them, like, don't go for volume. Because actually that yell belt of Christina is what we would also call a little bit more of an extreme vocal sound. If it's done incorrectly, it can be a little bit dangerous for the voice. And you might find that when you try and do that yell belt sound, that you get a little bit of a scratch and a catch in the throat. But if that is you, then let me know down in the comments if you'd like a video on how you can work on your belt technique, because I'm putting together something especially for you. Oh my goodness me, two fantastic singers. Let me know down in the comments what you would like me to have a look at next. And if you've gotten this far and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing with yourself? Hit that subscribe button so that we can catch up every single week for more reactions and analyses, as well as technique videos and vocal warm-ups. All the things about singing. Anyway, happy singing. You're amazing. You are enough. Ka kite anō.